Daniel. I guess he's not going to do the intro today. Hello and welcome to the Morning Brick, the best place for Lego news, rumors, discussions, news, discussions.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
it's working.
We're making sure we're live. We're live.
Yeah,
We're good.
Daniel is in fact late, as you can tell. He's not with us currently, so he's probably.
Likes to make an entrance. It's okay.
He sure does. Yeah, he does like to make an entrance. Who do we got watching so far today? Hi, Diddly Ho from Ben Causey.
Hello,
Brick
Ben.
Mom VA.
Hello, Brick
Member
Mom.
for 30 months.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
All right, Brick Mom.
And Randra's in the chat as well.
That's me.
BHL Studios. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Drop a comment if you're in the chat today. Oh, look who's slowly stalking in.
Look.
I guess let him join us. Look out, coming out.
Look at special guest.
Oh, look who decided to go.
Come on, that was a close one.
It was close. Only a minute late.
It's all right.
Instead
I
of
told you just like to make an entrance.
yeah, that's it.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We already introduced it also.
Yeah.
Let's hit your Lego life this week, Randy.
I just got the lighthouse yesterday, so I had to rearrange all my shelves to put it up, and it looks beautiful
very
next to my little fishing shack. It's beautiful.
That's
That's a
great.
good one.
Did
you get the minifigs and stuff with that one too?
I did not get the minifigs. I want to make some custom
pretty
minifigs. Yeah, I want to make some custom ones to go with it, I think. So.
Custom minifigs for the lighthouse. I
Yeah.
wonder what those might they be black and white?
Possibly.
Don't look that one up, kids.
My Lego life is still limited again, as always. It's just work related, joy building, or not joy, tank battles and stuff. But it's because I'm trying to save my stored credit for something big. So
Save store credit.
I know,
I'm
right?
trying. It's
What
tough.
a concept.
I know. It's horrible. All right,
Let's see,
Daniel.
you just did store credit yesterday,
Yesterday,
and
yeah.
I think I already blew through half.
I got
of
to
it.
spend my own store credit before my children did. It was
Nice.
great. Yeah.
Daniel.
We had a big bucket of mostly recent retail sets come in all mixed together in bulk. So I pulled everything out of
I
it.
saw that.
There was a plum blossom that was missing about half the pieces.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then we had some of those old 1960s, the granulated trees.
A few online too.
I got 2 of those I didn't have. Yeah, I think Alex just put those online if you're looking for those. They're really not expensive.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're like
don't
15,
see
10
it.
bucks each.
So-
They're so cool though.
You want some granulated trees? I think Alex just put a couple
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
first night. You can go check them out. I think most of them are like $5 or $15.
Nice.
So yeah, not too bad. As for my Lego week, yeah, go right. Did you get those pictures in
I
there?
did.
Yeah, we'll throw those out. As promised, I took some last minute
Progress.
Ninjago pictures of my my up and coming build here, so you can get some progress updates on that. So this is my
color.
sand blue. Sort of going for an older kind of industrial revolution sort of time period brick building, but then it's going to have lots of kind of rusty pipes and things all over it, and then there's going to be lots of kind of more cyberpunk additions to it. So there's going to be maybe like a large billboard on top with like a hologram or something. So there's going to be some things to kind of bring it into that new era.
T4.
Yeah,
those
those are those tiles I got a long
those
time
really-
ago that I brought for show and tell.
really cool
Yeah.
ones.
There's another similar pipe that goes on the left side there. That one will be Tower 3 and Tower
Nice.
4, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to make up codes for things.
Right. Just
The square footprint next to that is going to be like a large round sort of brick chimney. That one's going to be extremely parts intensive. It's very hard to build round things that look like they're made out of brick. But there you go. There's your first.
Yeah,
first
it's looking
sneak.
pretty solid. I love the fence for the wall. Really.
Yep,
Yeah.
nice little wall around the edge. A lot of these
It's
dark
just-
orange
it's
parts
So nice.
are coming from the Mandrake set, as well as some of the skinnier pipes are from that Alcatraz set, and then the ones on the left there are from some of those city space.
Oh
The solid rocket, or not the solid rocket.
I know what you're
Those are
talking
the ones
about.
on the side. What's the main fuel tank? I can't remember. It's
Main
been a long
fuel
time
tank.
since I went to
Yeah.
space camp. The dark
Yeah.
orange fuel tank. There's also some of those like chain link fence pieces from
Oh yeah.
I think from that same city Alcatraz.
Of course, Ben
Very
always
cool.
notices the random thing in the background. He said,
Oh yeah.
Yo,
The Brick Fair bags
Yeah.
were so nice this year. Those like canvas tote bags. Yeah. I spent pretty much an entire weekend on those lattice supports, Ben, getting the rust patterns and stuff in it. It's just so time intensive.
That's
Lemur Bricks has decided to get the Will Ferrell spaceship set to go with the Renegade Runner remake that we talked about.
is that the Black
Black
Crown
Crown,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Malcorp has purchased the chapter. Very
Yes.
great.
Sponsored
As
by.
always.
Sponsored by.
No Citron out of 10. It's run Benghazi.
Yeah, I know. It's that lives in the closet most of the year, Ben. You can't see it in that picture. It's in that closet
Mr.
behind that picture.
Mr. Pickles.
How's it going?
Mr. Pickles is coming. in a few days?
Yeah.
Nice. That's
My
exciting.
boys are pretty stoked.
I'll be sick that day.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
We
That's
love
okay. You can
Mr.
sit at his desk then.
No. All right. Well, that's all of our Lego weeks. What do you want to talk about first, Daniel? You get to pick this time.
I get to pick. Let's start with something I'm
Yeah,
excited
that's what I
about.
was ready.
Yeah, I want to do this one. This is the Da Vinci's flying machine.
Mm-hmm.
This looks as cool as I would
So
hope.
cool.
Looks like we've got some nice big cloth wing
Mhm.
pieces. These ones do look to be a little bit printed. It looks like we
Like
have
a
some of the
little-
lines,
yeah.
which was something that I thought was maybe a little bit missing from the endurance
Right,
kit, was that
just more
they
lines.
appeared to be completely plain. I know that takes extra steps and extra money and stuff, but I think it's going to add a lot here, even though it's very subtle. Da Vinci minifig, very glad to have that
Finally,
included.
yeah. Right?
I
No.
thought that was Dumbledore.
I
No, that's gonna be
know who
great.
that is now.
I
Yeah.
forgot to send you. We did have there was a close-up picture of the minifigure.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, no, you
yeah,
gotta
here
read
we
it.
go. So
Oh,
I
he
can
does
try
look
to
good.
minimize it. I can try and hold
Yeah.
it up to the camera
There
the
we go.
old-fashioned way. I don't know if it's gonna want to focus or
okay.
not, but
Oh,
yeah,
that
there
looks
you go.
good, Yeah.
So it appears to be a new torso and
I like
legs, as
that.
far as I know. I'm sure the head is reused from
Simplistic.
something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's like all those Galileo wasn't really special, but it's just cool to
Right.
get an officially branded figure.
Exactly. And what's cool about that is you could even put him with your Mona Lisa or something, anything else. So kind of like how they had the Van Gogh with the Starry Night. You could add that to that if you like.
Ben Cosby said, "Wonder what's on the printed tile." I hope it's the blueprints,
That he's holding in his hand.
Yeah.
Probably. Hopefully it's a
Or
unique.
or the
print
Mona
type.
Lisa would be funny.
Yeah.
Also,
Even
is
though
that
it's a small set, it may not be guaranteed to be printed. I mean, I feel like even with stuff like the Jane Goodall
It
and the
looks like
Amelia
a
Earhart, I'm
thing,
pretty sure that's
so-
stickered.
Either way, I think that's probably just the blueprints of the flying machine.
If it's a unique pattern, I would say it's more likely going to be a sticker. If it's a printed tile, it might just be like a tan,
Mm-hmm.
map or something that's an existing print. I don't
Ben-
know if they would make a new print for
Right.
this.
Ben
one.
did say, "Is that tan string?" And it does look to be, at least for the one right here in the
Yeah,
back. That looks
that's
to be
cool. That
tan.
way, doesn't it?
So that's quite
Yeah.
nice.
Interesting.
Oh, Flounder Collects is in the chat.
That
'cause
looks
he
like a
doesn't have a
little
meeting
fun.
today.
Yay!
It's 10:30.
Yay!
But yeah, very excited about this. I like the look of it. I can't tell for sure, but there's an awful lot of like Technic and link arms, so I would imagine somewhere on here there's going to be like a crank you could turn to at least make the wings.
That's what I would
Yeah.
hope. Yeah.
If it didn't, I
No,
mean, but
but-
I don't know what the point of all this would
Right.
be.
Right.
But yeah, very excited for this.
That looks
I'm
so
almost
good.
certainly going to have to pick this up.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. Oh, that's a good point. Ben Kazi said looks promising for Castle Mox, the torso.
For sure, you can use it as a robe for a wizard or a scribe or.
Oh, that would be sick, Ben.
Ooh, now we
Vitruvian
yeah,
Man.
that would make
kinda
sense.
sick.
Now we've actually had the Vitruvian Man on a tile in. Anybody know the theme? It's a 2x2 round tile. It's white with a blue pattern. Chat,
Indiana Jones.
chat. Somebody feel free to guess too. No, Vitruvian Man. It's actually a Lego minifigure Vitruvian Man.
Right. I
Printed
know.
on a
I've seen it.
2x2 round tile. It's white with like a medium blue. It's very strange and it doesn't make any sense to me.
Life on Mars.
Yep,
Ben
Life
Kazi,
on Mars.
he knew.
Yep.
it was on like the top of some of the vehicles. Now I don't know if that's grounded in some reality, if in some like NASA space
Yeah,
program
I have
they were
seen it.
putting things like that.
That's
On
interesting.
thing.
I didn't know it came on Life on Mars.
Maybe could be like a
That's
reference to
interesting.
the is it the Voyager that has the golden record? I'm trying to remember if the golden record inscribed on it has like the Vitruvian Man or something. Anyway, let's keep rolling along. Joe, what do you want to do next?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, this is my favorite slash
I'm so
worst
excited.
favorite news. Worst.
It better
favorite.
be good.
Oh, come
It's gonna
on.
be great.
I'm
It's gonna
very
be great.
excited for
We're
this
talking
set.
it out.
The thing that's just very upsetting is that we don't get a hiccup figure to go with our toothless.
Yeah.
Hopefully it sells well and they make more sets later.
Those are just a rare.
It is. This is
Yeah.
true. There could be misconception there, but either way, we're getting buildable toothless, and that's going to be so cool.
Mhm.
I can't decide if I want it to be just a buildable like standalone or like the Hungarian horntail where it can be the flying thing.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I want, but I'm excited that we're getting How to Train Your Dragon. I also watched the teaser trailer this morning.
Yes.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
So good.
It looks like it's straight up taking
Yeah.
the animated movie and just making it live action,
Good.
which is
Perfect.
exactly what I want.
Which is
So,
they don't need to mess with it. It's
I know.
perfection
Yes,
as it is.
so I'm excited for that as well. But yeah, this is great. This is big.
Yeah.
I've always told people my favorite Lego theme they've never made is How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
So look at that. They're going to finally
Look at
make it. All thanks to me, really.
Obviously.
If this had been even as little as like 3 to 5 years ago, I would have wagered that they would have done like a molded head because like licensed properties are
Right.
more picky about like the representation of their characters. But Lego's been doing so many like fully brick built characters.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if this could be.
They
fully
did it
brick
with
built.
Hedwig, Fox, the Hungarian, like all of those are done that way.
Even a lot of the Disney characters. I mean, we've got Stitch, we've got Simba, and these are
Yeah.
much larger. We don't know
We don't know how big
large
this
or
is gonna
what
be.
price it's going to be. But
Oh.
I would not expect a unique molded head to come out of this.
Mhm.
That's a good point. Ben says, hopefully no fig means they sink heaps of budget into Toothless and he looks amazing.
Yeah.
And hopefully the sets sell very well, make more.
If it sells well, yeah, maybe they'll come out with another line.
That's exactly what I
release of the series.
Yep.
Malister said Vitruvian Man has been inscribed on most Xenoplex for NASA.
Makes sense. Thank you, Malister.
There you go.
Who's Nick Bass? I don't know that designer.
Nick Bass designs. I'm not sure. It doesn't ring a
What
bell,
else,
Ben.
has
But
he
yeah,
done, Ben?
Yeah.
let us know what other sets.
Moving right along to another random theme rumor. This is pretty big.
Yeah.
This has sent a shockwave through the community of like.
Were you ever a fan of Transformers, Randy?
I was as a kid, and my son
Were
Harrison
you-
really is. Yeah, Andy
Big
was more
into
than me,
it,
but
yeah.
I watched it as a kid a lot.
Nice. The
Yeah.
original cartoons.
Yeah,
stuff?
and Soundwave is Harrison's favorite, so he's
Okay.
pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not surprised that they're probably never going to do Megatron.
Yeah.
I guess
It's a large gun as his.
I guess this is the third best Transformer, excluding Megatron. So
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised, but I mean, from the picture, I'm assuming this is him. It's going to be another great Transformer. The more they do, the more excited people are getting it, especially Malachi.
I'm sure it'll work great. Great color scheme, dark
Yeah.
blue. I'm sure light blue is
Right,
gray, and maybe
yeah.
some bright light orange in there.
That'll be perfect.
Little accents. I think it's gonna look fantastic. I'm sure you won't be getting that giant shoulder mounted cannon, but who knows?
You
Who
never
knows?
know.
You never know.
I mean, hey, they did give Optimus Prime.
Optimus with the big gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they just won't do Megatron because he is a gun.
Yeah, he literally transforms into a large gun,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Oh, here it
Right.
is. Nick Fast did OG Ninjago City, Bonsai Tree,
Okay.
and a lot of really good dragons. Okay, very cool.
Oh.
And yeah, if he did a lot of the dragons, then he would certainly.
Hello,
be
Nexus. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. And Ben Kazi is very hyped. Massive fan of Soundwave. Well, there you go.
Yep.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Did you get the picture of the employee gift this year? Yes.
So this was the rumor that we had gotten, which is the employee gift, which was supposed to represent, what did it say, 7 different countries?
Yeah, I'm glad you pulled this in because we
Right, because this helps. Yes.
You can show the picture and then let's go back to the description. So you can see, yeah, the red 2x2 brick here. Really not anything crazy given that we've got these large scale brick builds before. So I don't know if those tiles are going to be a print or stickered. If they're stickered, it's certainly the same. But then we've got all of the animals around here. So go back to the
so we
text one.
Starting Golden Eagle from Mexico.
Yeah.
Which one is that? I guess this thing.
Eagle.
That don't look
yeah, probably. Here, actually, let me pull this up and pause. Okay, there we go. Just stay on the picture one.
Okay,
and I
great. You can read them off. There you go.
All right, so we have Golden Eagle from Mexico. The Turul from Hungary might be I'm trying to figure out if these are in order.
I don't
here,
think
going
they
around
are.
the circle. I don't think they are. Then we've got the double-tailed lion representing Czech
We
Republic.
should pick up on that.
Yeah, that's certainly the
The
top
lion.
left there. The American bison for the United States.
Which I think is
and
this one right here in the bottom left.
Yeah. The mute swan representing Denmark. The water buffalo for Vietnam.
Right here. Yep.
And then the giant panda, of course, representing China.
So I guess one of those is an eagle and one of those is a what?
Water bison?
No.
Or sorry, water
No,
water
pearl.
buffalo.
No,
Oh,
pearl.
pearl?
I'm talking about this one.
No, I think that's the
I think this is probably the eagle.
Not
That's
pup.
got to be the turtle. That
Yeah.
that looks like a freaky animal.
Anyway, the rumor for this had also said
too.
animal builds said to be comparable to creator polybags, some slightly bigger,
Oh.
which is really not that far
Yeah.
off looking at these.
Actually,
Tough. I'm sorry, Ben.
Yeah, I know, no Australia. You can see kind of the map there representing the different countries. I believe it's all of the different countries where they have Lego factories. That seems to be right. This Czech Republic seems kind of like an odd one, as well as Hungary. I know there are Lego factories in both of those, as well as the one in the United States, which is going to be opening hopefully within the next few years. I've driven by it a couple times, and they're still just pushing. They're just pushing dirt around. They're like kids playing in. Playing with their trucks.
Lemur Bricks with the shade. Lego Friends employee gift is better.
No.
I almost agree with you.
Just about every employee gift is better than this one. Well, not every.
No, there's some.
We have it on our list of Between the Studs episode ideas to do a ranking of every Lego employee gift. So you can look for that. Maybe in the coming months we'll put that one out, and I'm sure we'll include this one on that list. But yes, this appears to be all the different countries where there are.
Oh, yep. T Valkyrie also hates them.
Yeah.
She said, bleh, these many.
They're fine
Not
builds,
great.
but for employee gifts, I like to see something a little
Unique
more
and
interesting.
Substantial too?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just. What was last year? Last year also. Oh, was it?
It was the
gingerbread?
dots.
The advent calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is again another random. Like the ones that were really good was the X-wing, and then they had what was 2020.
All the licensed ones. They
Yeah,
did the
Ninjago
X-wing for
one.
Star Wars. They did the Ninjago, and then they did the Friends.
Yeah,
I think we're all
those-
3 years.
Which were good. I mean,
So they kind of ebb and flow. There's good years and bad years. Right now,
Right.
we're kind of in a lull. But
Yeah.
you know,
the lion has two tails because it's two-tailed lion.
yeah.
Two-tailed lion.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so this one's all right. The inside tour sets are what's getting
Those
really
are
good right
good,
now.
yeah.
I would like to see those come back to the employee
Right.
because those are more attainable.
True.
But yeah, anyway, there is that.
So you collect a lot of employee gifts.
I will not be getting
Yeah,
this.
that's what
I think a lot
That's
of-
what I figured.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of employees from the
Yep,
Sugarloaf.
they're gonna be coming on by.
Yeah.
The North Point Lego stores coming by all at the same time to trade in their employee
Yep.
gift.
Yeah.
When they all come together,
It
we
gets cheaper.
tend to not offer them very much money,
Yeah.
especially if they're not very desirable.
All right, we're going to talk about something that makes Daniel very excited.
Oh boy.
BrickLink Designer Program.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, so the wave that will be crowdfunded in October next year and then shipped 6 months later after that.
Yeah,
So way far enough.
2032.
Yeah.
Here we're looking
Yeah,
at
right.
these sets.
These are the ones that were just confirmed to become the set. So the first one we have, and there's 6 of these, is the Sequoia Tree Trail, which Randy.
My husband, I showed him this and he was super excited about it. Being from California, living up in the sequoias, we were 40 minutes from the giant sequoias. And so we grew up there as kids and took our kids there. I do like the A-frame. They actually look really, really great.
Yeah.
So
They
I
didn't
like
do
it.
the one you can drive your car through.
That,
They
I
did
will
do
say,
the
I
one you
was.
drive
They
the
didn't
car
even
through.
have one you can walk through, which is disappointing to me.
Yeah.
They should
So-
have the one that's broken over too, that everybody stands in front of the roots. It's like the full
Oh,
roots
really?
of it.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
20 feet up in the air. Yeah, it's
So,
giant.
A good set. I mean,
Yeah.
it's unique. It's something we haven't seen before, which is exactly what I like to see out of
Yeah.
this designer program.
I really like the trees too. I think they look great.
Right?
Yeah, it's cool how they've used those sort of half round pieces to give it more of that
Yeah.
kind of texture.
Mhm.
The next one is pretty cool. This is a Wolfpack Tower, which I mean is pretty cool because we'll probably get 5 or 6 Wolfpack troopers or more, depending on if we get all the ones pictured here. Wolfpack's cool. I like them. It's nice that we keep getting different stuff for different factions through the designer program. We just got the Wolfpack or the Forestman one. We've gotten Black Falcons as well, so it's just cool to get these. Yeah, just castle-y, tower, kind of rugged, which is very Wolfpack. And then there's the back. The interiors are never fancy on these, which is fine. This is what you want to see.
Yeah,
You okay? Wow, you
So-
really don't care.
yeah. Snooze fest.
All right. This one's pretty cool. A gold mine expedition. Daniel, you have no thoughts?
It looks good for what it is. The BrickLink designer program as a concept just doesn't interest me.
Have y'all been to Dollywood? There's a ride that looks just like that in
Yeah, it
Hollywood.
looks fantastic. I like.
I
that
try
they
to just
use
let y'all talk
self-storage.
about it and be excited about it. But if you're gonna ask me my opinion,
Dang,
I'm
Daniel's
gonna
so
be
honest,
honest with you.
guys. I'm sorry.
There's
Oh,
Indian
that's
in the base of a redwood
Oh,
where we used to
that's
go
cool.
camping.
So
So yeah.
So yeah, another. This is probably going to be
Yep.
the most expensive one of the wave. It's pretty sizable.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
This one is interesting. The Art Factory just looks like a random building from the outside, which I mean, it probably just is a random building from the outside. The inside, I got a picture that has more art stuff going on. So you got some art displays at the bottom.
Mhm.
Then you've got a ballet classroom, you've got a piano, photography studio, and then a painting workshop as well, or academy. So I think this is pretty cool, pretty neat. People are gonna like this just because of the styles it has. There's also an elevator, but what is also interesting is this hinges and its modular size, but it is lifted up. So that's interesting.
Yeah,
It'll be hard to.
some rule
put
about like
that in it,
including
yeah.
base plates and
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe.
those sets,
Well,
I
it's because it folds too, but they could have done 16.
well, and because of the way it unfolds, I assume it's not flush on that right edge now in the closed configuration.
Got the hinge.
So, like, I don't know, like, you couldn't use this as a corner unit, I don't think.
Well,
I think you'd have to use it as a peninsula, an end cap.
yeah.
It's the
I don't know,
Florida.
But then, yeah, even like you said, so sort of like there's an issue with the Ghostbusters firehouse. So, like, it kind of is modular,
Mhm.
but you've got the very least the little hinge bits that stick out.
Right.
So again, this may require some adaptation. Is all I'm saying. If you want to include it as modular.
Yeah, but I mean, a good looking set.
Yeah.
The last one is pretty cool. Just a little off road adventure, nice little camping. They did a little camper in one of the ways earlier. This is just a vehicle and then a little tent and then some trees. The trees are pretty good. It's just that's it. It's not much there. So Daniel's done. Yeah, you
Yep.
agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what the comments had to say about
Yeah.
it.
Right?
They look great for what they are.
Right.
They just don't do it for me.
Benkazi said looks good. All that is missing is a yellow triangle. I'm not sure which one he's referring to. Nice looking set. It's probably $400. Yeah, that's the thing.
Mhm.
It is just so much money to get them all. They do keep getting more expensive, and it's not like you buy them and get them. You buy them and it's 6 months you get them. It's pretty rough.
What was Malister referring to? Swing and miss like they had parts left over from a terrible icon set.
Oh, I think
Was
that
that
was.
the
I think that was the gift.
employee
Oh,
gift?
I think I was saying free gift. Yeah.
Wolfpack Fortress is nice enough. Probably my least favorite castle one. Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you.
Den of Thieves.
Probably referring to the Wolfpack.
Thieves nuts.
Okay. Cool. Looks best folded up. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, the glass elevator on the outside is pretty
Yeah.
cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So nothing. Literally just nothing crazy there.
Speaking of BrickLink designer program sets, let's talk about the modular building for next year.
Fish and chip.
The fish and chips.
As soon as I saw this picture, my first reaction was, "This looks like a BrickLink designer program set."
That's so funny.
I don't know what about it. I can't pinpoint why. Something about it doesn't
It looks
look like
three
a standard
things put
modular
together.
building to me.
Like people took 3 different sets and just put them. I don't know. It doesn't feel cohesive to me at
I,
all.
I do like this set. I think it's a good looking set, but it is kind of weird to fit into the other modulars.
I know, but it's old world European style, which is what a lot of the other ones were.
So
I don't know if it's the level of detail or texture, because even the modular buildings, some of the later ones that have very complex angles, like Boutique Hotel, they've got complex structure, but it's still lots of relatively basic techniques in terms
there
of
you
like
go. Yeah.
stack
Now it's just an overly complex feel.
This one's a little like hyper detailed to me, and I don't know why. Maybe it could even just be the graphic design of this post with the way
I
that
will
it's
say the
designed.
background is kind of interesting.
And as the BrickLink designer program, I call them career designers or serial designers, the people who submit over and over again.
Yeah.
Because they make so much money off of this, they're investing a lot of time and money into making it look good. So they're adding, graphic
Right.
backgrounds, spending a lot of time and money to make good renders and take good pictures of it. The two are kind of starting to blend together for me, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
For some people, I think it's a good looking modular building. I just don't know why it looks like one of those to me. But yeah, I mean, I like the way it looks. Fish and chips shop is kind of an interesting thing. A couple things that our friend Intense Bricks pointed out. The name over the door of the restaurant is the Old Guarded Inn, which is a classic castle set. I'm sure many castle fans will remember. It's also got 2 goat heads.
I see that. Yeah, that's cool.
The small shop on the right side, the sign appears to say Haberdashery, which is a hat shop.
Nice.
You've also got a chimney sweep up on top.
That's
there.
cool, actually. I like that there's a chimney sweep.
Yeah, I like they used that gear piece. For the bristles, very clever. Presumably, as with recent modular buildings, all these tiles are going to be printed as well. So you've got like a cool clock piece sticking out of the wall over there on the left. You've got some menu boards on the
Right.
front, as well as the 2 signs over the door of each of those businesses. At the very least, I'm sure there's some interior details as well
Right.
we haven't seen yet.
Pretty good.
So,
Grumpy
yeah.
says he actually likes it. Yeah, I mean, I love the
The
Tudor.
Tudor
Yeah,
style.
Tudor's great.
Which again looks like a pretty complicated technique because not only do they have the snot work for the vertical parts,
Yeah.
but the diagonal part must be like a tile or something slotted in
Yeah.
there between
Right.
2 of those kind of cheese grater pieces. So there may be some kind of complex
Building.
techniques going on there on the interior.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, it looks very nice from the outside.
Yeah, me too, Ben. I want to see the inside. It's always a big part of the modulars is the interior because they put a lot into that as well.
For sure. All right. And that one, just for your reference, is going to be $230 with 3,266 pieces.
Always a good deal.
Coming out back on January 1st again. So
Yes.
still presumably, I'm going to guess because of the botanical gardens. I think
I
they
agree.
pushed those back to the 1st of the year.
All right, this is exciting news.
Exciting.
Oh, yeah, this is good. This is good.
Sony
Oh, you
collectible minifig series. So this is specifically going to be based off Spider-Verse movies, which means we're about to get a ton of really cool Spider-Man figures, and I'm very excited to see what they select. I'm sure we'll get other characters from the movie as well, whoever they decide to pick. They'll throw them in there, but it's going to be great. I mean, I assume it's going to be 12 figs, but I'd love if this was an even bigger one. All the way until September 1st, though, is how long we have to wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Super fun. So we probably won't
Get
see
comfy.
pictures for a while, but this is very exciting news because we get the Spider-Man or Spider-Verse set coming. Is that January 1st? I think so.
Should be.
So then we're gonna get even more figures. So I prefer this to sets because I don't really want sets from the movie just because there's nothing like they could do cool stuff, but what I want are these random cool figs. Spider-Punk. I want
Mhm.
Hobie Brown. Gosh, what was the other guy? Obviously, a new 2099 would be sick. That looks kind of like this. What were some? Oh, the one from the big city one. The
Yeah,
Indian
you're on
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
or something like that. I don't know. He was cool.
I just wonder if they're all going to be different Spider-Man suits,
I
or there's
really
going to be
hope
like
so.
some other characters, like I don't know,
Right.
they could do like Miles's dad or something.
He's coming in the set.
Oh, he is coming in
Yeah.
the set. Okay,
So Miles' mom.
sure. Yeah,
Oh, a Prowler.
could be any number of
That'd be
things that they do.
Mhm.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, for sure. All right, those are going to be $4.99 a piece, September 1st. Nothing
Yeah,
shocking
pretty
there.
Miguel, my beloved. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
This is kind of a random text-based one that sort of came out of nowhere. It is supposedly a Ninjago set. I don't know anything about it. Maybe you'll know.
Oh yes, I don't.
This is going to be a direct-to-consumer set, number 71837, The Crossroads, which is going to be 14 plus, 3,244 pieces for $250 coming
Right.
out in March.
So I don't know what this is, what the Crossroads is. I'd have to look back. I'm sure someone will say like, oh, it's obviously this. You don't care about
You can
Ninjago.
actually pull up. Yeah, you can keep.
Well, no. So I already did this. If you're thinking of the tournament one, or are you thinking of something else? Okay.
No,
Anyway,
go on.
I looked up the tournament.
Never mind, it's deleted.
Okay. Anyway, I pulled up the one that we got in September or August, which was $250, and the part count was 3,400 parts, and that was the kind of Temple of Air-Jitsu looking one with the tan and then the blue roofs. A really good set. So this is the same part count. So this is not going to be modular like the other ones. This will be something different. I really don't know what the Crossroads is.
The Crossroads are a city located just outside of Ninjago City, serving as one of the nearby townships that make up the metropolitan area. Positioned at the heart of the merged realms, where the epicenter of the merge took place and was created as the home of those who had nowhere else to go following the merge.
The merge.
I don't know, man. Dragon's Rising.
Oh, yeah. So that's why I don't know, because Dragon's Rising I haven't watched yet.
Anyway, yeah, it could be cool. So I don't know if it'll
I
be
assume so.
modular or not, or intended to be.
It sounds like it's not because
at least something that could, sit next
It's
to your Ninjago City.
it's a big set, but not that big.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I sounds exciting. I'm glad to get that because I also think we're supposed to be getting the next Ninjago City set, which is Ninjago City Apartments.
We had that rumor
25
so long ago.
And I think that was supposed to be 25. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe we'll get that later in the year.
Hopefully this
since it's
wasn't a
March.
replacement
I
for
would
that.
be very sad about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
One more Ninjago thing I have is the Destiny's Bounty will be getting a villainous version.
This
in
is
2020.
crazy.
I'm excited. Well, here's the thing. They actually, in the early seasons, this did happen where Garmadon took over.
Uh-huh.
And it became the Dark Bounty or Evil Bounty. I don't remember what it's called.
It's basically the Dark Falcon.
Yeah.
Of Destiny's
But
Bounty.
it looks sick in
Are
the show.
we gonna get Sith Woo?
Yeah.
No,
And,
no, we already got Evil Woo.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna get Darth Cole and Sith J and
Yeah, Ben, that was like a year ago that we got the Ninjago City Apartments rumor. It was quite a while ago.
I guess you've already had redeemed Garmadon too.
Right, yeah. Already got all those. So,
Yeah.
a good little Ninjago kick there.
Yep.
I only have one more thing, actually.
All right, well, I'll do some then.
Cool.
There were some that we had pictures for, and then the pictures were wiped, and I forgot to get pictures of them. There was a Tweety Bird set.
that
I remember showing
that
it to you,
hurts my
Randy.
heart. Oh, it hurts my heart.
Why don't you tell us about it, Randy? Tell us more about how you feel about Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird got the mumps. Like the cheeks are so wrong, the eyes are wrong. Like its head looks like if you breathe on it, it's gonna tip over. Like it. Oh.
Now you're just describing Tweety Bird.
No, I'm not. Tweety Bird is a cute little bird.
But he's got big fat cheeks, and it looks like his head would fall over if
No,
he
it was
was.
just like ridiculous.
It was certainly a caricature.
Does not represent Tweety Bird, and I grew up with the Looney Tunes, so no, absolutely not.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was not great looking. I'm sure those pictures will resurface, or if you really dig, you can find them.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there were just some other kind of crummy ones we had pictures of. There was some love bears, which just looked like another, Valentine's
Random.
Day set with some bears
Yeah.
and some hearts. Nothing crazy. And then there were some Spider-Man 4+ sets.
Great.
Again, nothing crazy. Again, those pictures are out there somewhere, so I'm sure if you dig, you can find them. Did we get the pictures for this, right?
I have the picture for that. I didn't get that one.
Oh, well, that's fine. Why don't you work on pulling that up, and
Yeah.
I'll talk about something. I'll do some text rumors.
Yeah, honestly, I know that I saw that one, so I can find that.
We have a rumor for a Minecraft set, which is called the Nether Lava Battle. It's only going to be $10, so very small, but something about this price does not line up with all the information that was included in the rumor, because it's supposed to include a small build of a bridge with some ancient debris in front of it, an Alex minifigure, a build for a Strider, which is the brick-built sort of like walking lava guys, a blaze, and a wither skeleton.
For $10.
For that,
Now, the Strider and the Blaze are both just brick built, but like Alex and a Wither skeleton, so basically 2 minifigures and 2 brick built characters and a little scene for $10 sounds a little fishy for me. So I don't know if that
Like fish and chip.
if that price is too low, or if not all of those minifigures are included. The Blaze is supposedly the same as the previous versions we've got. I'm sure the Strider is as well. They pretty much nailed those in the first take, so nothing that really needs to be too improved there. But could be very cool. I don't know if we'll get sort of a unique build or maybe a printed part for the ancient debris. I don't know if we've ever had that represented before, but that may be something new.
Yeah.
The cinnamon rolls, as a lot of people call them. All right, another text-based rumor here. We've got a 18+ Ducati motorcycle coming for just over 1,600 pieces for $200.
Yay.
Coming out in January. Doesn't say specifically, but I'm guessing this is a Technic set largely. So if you're a Technic fan or a Ducati fan, I'm sure this is going to be pretty cool. At $200, they're not going to screw it up. I'm sure it'll be very well built.
That's an expensive price point or name.
Yeah,
So you gotta get that right. Yeah.
Exactly. After that's the licensing.
Yeah.
What you got?
Ideas?
Yeah.
Oh, my son is gonna be so happy.
Let's actually do it. Oh no, did I close the tab? All right, talk about that. I gotta pull up the
So this was from I think the first one from 2024 that actually was chosen to become a set. I think this happened early in 24. This was I don't know. I don't track ideas very much, but this will become a official Lego set. This is obviously, like it says, the fan model and the design changes and such. It'll end up looking similar to this, and I like this. Not just a bunch of geoids. I'm sure or geoids. Sorry.
Geodes, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lego takes this and takes that shelf away completely and just makes it a bunch of them.
I agree.
I think the shelf
in
was
small
thick.
pots.
Yeah, I like the shelf, and I think that would be a cool way to do it. But I could see them changing that part of it. But this is a great idea. This is gonna be.
I love it.
I think this will sell well.
With a lot of the botanical stuff coming out, I think that in with it would look really cool.
Where's Geo Joe? Exactly. I know. This is
Right?
literally his set.
Right?
Yeah, so this was the
He'd probably
first,
go crazy.
this was the first 2024 ideas review.
Right.
So they used to, when they announced the winner, they would show the graphic with all of the other contestants with red X's over them and
Right.
the deck next to them. They've stopped including that, so you have to dig all the way back to find that blog post with the original. So I think they're trying to,
Not disappoint you, yeah.
cover up all the ones that didn't get made, so that
So
people.
tell us what we didn't get.
Because
made
all
on.
people ever do is complain. But we're gonna give you that chance now. We're gonna do our in memoriam segment with all of the once again rejected ideas. So we had Spirited Away. We had Appa the Sky Bison. Once again, that's probably at least the third or fourth time
Yeah,
that one's
yeah,
been submitted.
come on, guys.
Venus Flytrap, the Minerals Display,
Which is what made it.
Yeah.
Shrek's Swamp again, probably at least the third
Yeah.
or fourth time
Yeah.
that's been submitted. Hello Kitty and Friends, whatever.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss's The Grinch could have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medieval Tournament, sort of a jousting. Among Us the Skeld,
That's kind of cool, but I just think it's old. Yeah.
at least the second or third. They're not going to make that at this point. Cherry Blossom,
They're not gonna make they
They're
they
too- yeah.
too
did the
redundant.
Plum Blossom, yeah.
Roman Forum,
That's cool.
could have been cool. Could be a good contender for BrickLink. Wizard of Oz,
They made
the,
the Wicked
Yeah.
the Interstellar spaceship.
That's cool.
would have been
That
really
would
cool.
that would have been great timing too.
Yeah, Working Suspension Railway, Metallica World Tour, Suitcase Express, Outer Wilds. That one's a video game. Clockwork Solar System.
That's cool. Looking,
No
but they just did
surprise.
the Technic thing.
Add that to the very lengthy list of things that
Stolen,
Lego
yeah.
has, basically stolen. Medieval Inn by the Gatehouse, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh,
It's pretty
I
much
love
done
Brook-
with sitcoms.
Yeah, but I would love a Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. My Neighbor Totoro, Tower Chess, Medieval Bee Farm.
Okay. Well, glad that didn't get in.
Gundam, kind of surprising there. Rocky Reef Restoration, The Wizard Peaks, Dancing House. That one's a really famous piece of architecture.
It looks sick.
Finding Nemo, Coraline, again, another one that's been submitted time after time, just keeps getting rejected. Vintage Record Player, The Highland Cow, Scooby Doo and the Ravenwood Mansion, Greek Holiday. Some of these just more look like mocks.
Yeah.
Not like they would make great sets. Men in Black, The Car, a chain bridge and some bridge in Budapest, The Great British Bake Off.
That's funny. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah, Ancient Egyptian Temple. This one actually looked really good. Sony Walkman, Lego Reptiles, Lego Canal Houseboat, Crescent Moon Rock Sculpture. This one looks almost exactly like that Ninjago set. I think this one kind of also qualifies for being ripped off by Lego. The Portal Gun, Sewer Heroes Fighting the Fatberg, Wolfpack Castle, again, nearly identical to the BrickLink set.
Yeah.
Laurel and Hardy Theater and the Sushi Boat, The Art of Japan, the Book Nook, the Story Laboratory. So
That's a lot.
lots of good ones. Always
Yeah.
surprising what they do and don't pick. I've given up trying to guess, but I will never stop keeping a list of the ones that Lego has
Stole.
Yeah.
essentially stolen
Yeah.
from people. Given the timeline for these sets,
Mm.
I mean, they could easily be eyeing these as they're even approaching that 10,000 deadline and just be like, oh, we could whip this
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So
It is tough.
that's always my
Yeah.
conspiracy theory, I know, but
Yeah.
it seems disappointing.
All right.
Fifth time said Nexus
Yeah.
and Zach for I'm not sure which one, but
Yeah.
probably Shrek or
Yeah. Avatar probably.
or Avatar, yeah.
All right, guys. So the final news we have today is pretty cool if you're into video games.
Yes.
Horizon Adventures.
Yep. Now we had the rumor that this was going to be returning in conjunction with the Lego video game.
Which I think is Horizon Adventures.
Correct. That is the name of it. And it's such an odd collaboration to me. Like, what was it about
Yeah.
Horizon what was the
Forbidden
other one?
West.
Or Zero Dawn that Lego was like, oh yeah, we should get together with that. Like, it's not
That's it.
strictly like an adult thing, but I mean, it's
It sounds like
You
it's
know,
pretty
yeah.
intense.
but anyway, this set looks fantastic. So we saw last week some of the early minifigures, but this is the entire set here. So this is Alloy and Varl versus the Shell Walker and Sawtooth. 768 pieces for only $45. This
Yeah,
is
great.
a
All right.
great deal. The
The
original,
55. That's even lower.
unless I mistyped, but I'm pretty
Either
sure I
way.
just copied this directly from
Yeah,
something.
either way.
But yeah, I mean, the tall neck was a great deal. Again,
Yeah.
because it was sort of a new thing. It seemed like it was kind of a one-off, but apparently it sold really well because they're going ahead and doing this. This is going to be coming out in March. I think it looks fantastic. I'm chomping at the bit to get some of those sand blue parts there. Those new like left right wedge tiles. Those sort of half wedge
see,
tiles
those
are
are
cool.
nice.
I really like this sort of energy shield here.
Yeah.
Lots of people have used that technique with those triangular pieces to make
Mhm.
these sort of octagon shapes, but they've done it really effectively here using just the snowflake piece
Right,
underneath.
yeah.
You just clip them right on there. I think some of the mock builders have sort of used more complex, advanced techniques to get
And
those
like
sort
they're
of
just
arranged in
like,
that shape. They're like,
circle.
the perfect part for this already
Yeah.
exists. But it works because that part
Yeah.
also already comes in that transparent.
Exactly. So it looks more
So-
energy shield. I love the new bow piece that Alloy has.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We've also got a new hair mold for the other character, Varl. Varl. Yeah.
Laurel.
Yep.
I've never heard of this, but I think they look really cool.
Yeah.
The
They
box art's great too.
Yeah, it all looks fantastic.
Yeah.
They're like cool robot animals with
Yeah.
like.
There you go.
I love that they
Parts
put the
pack.
little. I love that. Yeah, it is a parts pack. I love that they put the little like. I don't know what you want to call it. The little symbol over their heads, which is like when the monsters like spotted you
Yeah.
and like locked onto you or whatever. I think that's really cool. Kind of tying in the video game to
Mhm.
the box art as well.
Yeah, there's also like the circle around the Varl figure, like you're
Yep.
controlling them. Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
Very good, very good. Especially if it's $45.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So-
What a deal.
Yeah.
That is
it
all
for
the
news?
Lego news we have. Store news is, guess what? Next week is a big week.
Yeah.
Two things. If you haven't already, go to our Instagram and enter into the giveaway. It's
Yes.
the post is pinned at the top of our page. Go do all the rules that it tells you and enter into that giveaway because it's $1,000 gift card is the top prize, and there's a few other prizes as well. So
Not
make sure to do that.
insignificant other prizes.
Yeah. And I bought.
That's like
That's a
I mean,
great thing.
it's go for it.
$300.
$300 figure.
So there's
Yeah.
some great options out there. Obviously, the $1,000 gift card is the big one. This was donated to us by a great customer, Wilson. He's
Thank you,
done a couple
Wilson.
videos before, but this is big. So don't miss out. Make sure to do that. Share it with your friends.
Absolutely.
Um,
Keeps popping up in my
yeah,
feed, so I
good.
just reshared it on my story.
I saw that. Mhm.
this morning, so you can find it there at the very least. Or go to our
But
page.
not only are we announcing the winner of that, because it ends the 25th, we'll announce the winner on the Morning Brick next week.
Right here. next week.
Also going to be announcing our Black Friday sales
Mhm.
next
Yeah.
week on the Morning Brick. So
Yep.
this will be the first place we say anything about what's going on Black Friday.
That's right.
So don't miss out. Tune in. Tell your friends, your
Tell your
family,
friends.
your
Yeah.
grandma,
Tell
grandpa,
your kids.
everybody.
Tell your wife.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tell everyone you've ever
Everybody.
met
Everybody.
to tune into the Morning Break
Yes.
next Wednesday.
Yep.
And then, of course, we have the third place game tomorrow for tank battles.
Tank battles.
That's right.
The
Right.
Joy of Destruction versus Guncraft.
Yep. To
Definitely.
see who the biggest loser is.
The 0-4 versus 1-3 team. It's not great.
I love
That's-
it all equally.
No, sorry, Ben.
Give them some loves. Buy them some power ups.
Yeah.
Make sure to save some money for the championships.
I say the championship will be the 5th of December after we have a week off for Thanksgiving. It's going to be a lot of fun, and obviously we're in it, so we're in it to win it, baby. Yeah, no, I know. Ben Cosby.
What's that? What's that? Free internet?
No, sorry. Ben. I guess you'll have to tune in next week Ben, to find out.
Free shipping just for Ben Cossi. If your name is Ben Cossi, you can get free
That's
shipping.
it. That's right, Jerry. Dragon.
Yep, that's right. We'll be taking on the
Galactic
Galactic
Reefers.
Reefers to try and secure the title
Yeah, that'll be a
and
very
have a
good match.
perfect season.
I know. Going for 5-0.
Yeah,
Nice.
we'll see what we can do.
That's right.
What else we got going on this week? Tomorrow we will. Sorry,
One
tank
thing
battles
about
tomorrow.
Friday.
Friday we'll have the store tour again at 1 p.m. Be sure to tune in for that. And then Saturday we will have a Between the Studs coming out.
Mhm.
We have not yet decided the topic for that one. We've
So I
got
guess
a
you're just
couple
gonna have
different
to stay
videos.
tuned.
Yeah.
We've got a couple different videos that we're trying to decide how we
Uh-huh.
want to slot them in because we've got Thanksgiving coming up as well as
Mhm.
Black Friday and starting to move into the Christmas shopping season. We're playing around with that schedule still a little bit. So
Yep.
All
be
right.
sure to tune into that.
I think that's
Also
all.
for store news. Oh, Randy and Joe and I worked very hard to make
Oh,
a
yes.
beautiful, amazing
Yes,
Christmas
your
display.
local-
Man,
You
you
should have
should-
taken a picture of it.
Yeah.
Show
I
it off.
didn't think about that.
Um,
But it looks fantastic.
Yes, if you're
Tune into
local,
the Friday store tour.
Yeah.
come and check it out. We've got a fireplace out there with a lovely Lego fire going.
Mhm.
Yes.
Got a brick fireplace, a nice mantle. We've got a whole Christmas tree out with some tables and stuff. So
It's very
you
Christmassy.
can come in, you could get your picture taken with it.
Got me in
We,
the Christmas mood.
we might even have some special guests in December for
Mhm.
photo ops. Maybe
Maybe.
you can come
Yeah.
you can come take your pictures with and put it on your family Christmas card.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah, be sure to stay tuned to that. I'm sure we'll post some pictures, or you'll see it in some of our shorts and videos on our social media channels. I think that is it for today.
yeah.
Thank y'all for joining
Yeah.
us for the morning
Absolutely.
break. Please hit that like button before you head out. It really helps us out. It's free and it's easy. Be
Definitely.
sure to subscribe to us if you've not done so already.
Mhm.
Consider joining as a member so you can get some of those fun emojis that you saw a lot of our other members using in the chat today. And beyond that, we will see you on our other videos here on the channel later this week, as well as right back here on the morning break next week for those big announcements that we told you
Yes.
about. Thank y'all for joining us, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.